Hey, welcome back. It is Daniel with another step towards getting better and just being better overall. There were a couple things that I wanted to talk about today, but I did decide to focus on my main goal for the year, which is getting in shape. In this case, I'm just trying to learn about cutting weight for this video. Um, and there's a lot of places to start, but still, you know, I've heard it a lot over the years, that I just need to maintain a calorie deficit, and calorie deficit's all that's needed. But I could not convey to you, just how hard a calorie deficit can be. Um, at least for me, I know at least some people can do that pretty easily. Um, tried a whole bunch of things so far. I've tried, calorie tracking on my phone, on the apps. I've tried protein-focused diets. That way they get me full faster, or a couple other things. I've tried things that just try to get me full faster anyway, with lower calories, like protein oats in the morning, or other things like that. I've tried intuitive eating, and a lot of other things. The kind of big problems that I run into for myself is that I enjoy eating just like a lot of food. Um, if I'm going out to eat, or something like that, I'm trying to go to like a Korean barbecue or someplace where I can just get like a ton of meat and just have a lot of food. Just because I like food, so I like to eat a lot whenever I can. Um, and so I there's that, and then I also have a massive sweet tooth for like baked goods or things like that. So if I got a pie in front of me, I'm gonna have some. Get some cookies, same thing. Um, it's just they're just gonna be gone, frankly. I just destroy those things, dude. Um, so I don't know. I will say I do also go out for food a little bit more than I probably should, and so that hurts both me and my budget. And so trying to stick in line with number two. I know making money was the goal for number two, but saving money is kind of part of that, and you know, so I really need to go out less to go out and eat. Um, and so then, thinking about that led me to, well, okay, I want to cut weight, but I also want to build some skills, and one of those skills I really want to build is cooking. I'm not a great cook. I can cook, but I'm not a great cook, and so I'm like, well, I want to get better at that. That sounds awesome. And I've seen a lot of videos or whatever that are like, hey, I have these cookbooks that are great for low calorie meals with high protein, and so I want to try one of those out. I'll probably be buying one of those cookbooks here soon, but for now, since I don't have one yet, um, I'd like to, try out cooking some of my meals, and for maybe for like the next month or so at a minimum, and try it out, feet in the water, see how it feels. I want to do some meal prep stuff, get stuff going for the whole week. That kind of helps with budget as well, because then I'm like, okay, well, I know this is exactly how much I'm spending on groceries, blah blah blah. Anyway, there's a lot of things that I can cut out and a lot of things that I can help with meal prep and with eating in general. I won't be doing any cooking today, I will say. But what I will do is I'll probably add a link down the bottom in the description for a few different recipes that I'm looking at that I'm probably gonna try cooking and getting some film of tomorrow, um, that I can prep for the rest of the week, since this is Saturday. I prep it on Sunday, eat it through the whole work week. Um, I think that'd make it a lot easier for me, to kind of keep on track. I'm like, I have this food, this is what I'm eating, and that's all I'm eating. That's probably the stickler, but still. I'll still be checking in, probably like once a week, just to see what our progress looks like, and then I'll try to do some cooking videos as well. Um, so where are we actually starting? I know in my intro video I was like, okay, I'm at 250 pounds. 250 pounds is about where I'm at. And that's about right. I'm at 248.5 if I'm going to be specific. That's at least what I weighed this morning. It's not the heaviest I've been. It's about 20 pounds off, which is a little too close for comfort, especially when I want to be sitting closer to 200. And doing some quick math, that's 50 pounds away from where I'm right now. Um, I'm a little bit too close to my maximum I've ever been by comparison. So I really need to scale it back and bring it myself back to closer to like 200 or so. Um, and so goals to do it as fast as possible. And so within safety reasons. And so I brought up like a quick calorie deficit calculator online. I'm like, okay, well, I'm this age, I'm this height, this weight, how active am I, and I want to lose it in a generally safe time frame. And so that meant that I'm going to be doing, I think it was 2,000 calories a day. And given that my usual is probably about 3,000, because I have done tracking apps before, I know that my usual is probably about like 3K or so. A 1K cut is quite a bit, I will say, but I think it's doable. I've done that before for long periods of time, and I've maintained that for long periods of time. I just have to enjoy what I'm eating, um, and so that's definitely doable. Just got to do it. Um, that said, you know, uh, I plan on working out about 3 times a week as well. Hopefully that'll help with the calorie deficit as well. Um, I've got a boxing class that I do once a week, and now I plan on doing, at least for the time being, some workouts at home. I think that's pretty reasonable, especially for this time of year. Maybe for the next like week or two, while the gym is dying down. I do have a gym membership. I just don't really want to go at the very start of January. Um, so I'll be working out at home, aside from my boxing class that I go to every week. But so I'll try to do like 3 workouts. I'll do 3 workouts. Probably report back a little bit as I do them, and we'll keep it updated on where my weight's sitting and how many calories I'm sitting at. And so my goal is next week, same day, maybe Friday. I'll be able to put out exactly like the graph of what calories I ate for the whole week, and what levels I was at, how I'm feeling. Get a quick scale weight, take a quick little picture of that. Be like, okay, cool, this is where I'm at, and we'll start there. See how I'm doing. Um, anyway, I don't have a ton for today, and I do really appreciate if you are watching. Thank you again. That's fantastic. Um, Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you on the next step.